midfield. Today we start the new year with an NFC matchup out west, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Seattle. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
But right away, they'll change the look. And they'll send the tight end in motion. First play and a first pass for Murray. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Murray changing the play. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Murray going to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Here's Guerrero on first down. Touchdown, 49ers. Isaac Guerrero, 35 yards. And the Niners are on the board here first in the season opener. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Niners 7, Seahawks nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for Ken Walker that time, but it's going to be second down.
At the 21-yard line.
Ready up. 7 Pirates. Get it. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up third and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Hot, hot.
They'll look to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Taken in at the 22. It'll be a 51-yard pump that time. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up.
They'll drop to throw. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Omaha.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this. Past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
A throw left side for Pearsall is complete.
He's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
They'll try the middle with Gorindo.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10. And now an audible here into something else.
Green.
Here's Murray. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 17 yards out.
And the 49ers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown. Here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Torrey Horton now to return it. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Let's go now.
They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Up the middle they roll. It's Walker. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
79 Broncos, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. 88 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, trying to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Torrey Horton. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 14.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 10. Murray looking to change the play here.
Omaha. That's one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Murray now to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Handoff here, Guendo. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
First down, 49ers.
Again, it's Guendo. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Ernest Jones there for the tackle. Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
On the give, it's Guendo. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
Murray now. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down.
Back deep, Rashid Shaheed.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. They've got his man complete. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. It's a big play there for Seattle. 46 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And we all like to see Tigo. So bring yourself over here, girl. And let me see you get low. If you want this dude, now take it to the floor. If you want to act, you can keep yourself where you at.
19 tight, 19 tight, 70 line.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And a short gain down to about the 33. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Here's a 2nd and 8.
At the 49ers' 33-yard line.
Cowboy 8, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Now back to throw. And Walker has it. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. They're going to look to throw. He completes this to Walker. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
2nd and 5. On the slant, here's Smith and Jigba. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Stephanie.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Elijah Arroyo with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 21-14.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. It's caught inside the 25. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Murray changing the play.
And the 49er first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 15. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in this second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go! 60 Bobcats, 6 Hawks, 70 Hawks, 19 Lions, 79 Broncos.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Come on. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll throw now on the final play. Smith and Jigbo hauling it in on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Going right back to Smith and Jigbo.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigbo, 38 yards. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14.
Niners, 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
at their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. He'll get two on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Snap comes to Murray at 1. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the 49er first down.
And now they'll shift things around.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the ground, here's Gorindo. And he stopped immediately there. Tackled that time by Derek Hall.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
To throw is Murray. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A gain there of 30 big ones.
And the 49er first down. Gain of 30. First down, San Francisco.
To throw, it's Murray. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Come on.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Kyler Murray. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here we go.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
60 Mavericks. 79 Broncos.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Craig. Cougar 19. Hey, that's your man.
They'll look to throw here.
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Ready up. 7, let's go. 70 Lions.
Looking to throw.
He finds Smith and Jigba.
And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
A 2-yard gain.
Cougar 19.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
A throw left side for Pearsall is complete.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the Seahawks 47-yard line.
Murray looking to change the play here.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Murray going to fire one out wide. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall, 29 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. So a nice throw there. And, CD, I have to think you've been impressed with what you've seen thus far here in his debut.
Now, you know me well. I have been impressed because what I've seen is him starting to understand how to play the game in a short amount of time. The dazzling plays, they'll come and with experience. But right now, we're seeing him handle the game, make all the smart plays, and the right reads.
They'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
19, Tiger, 19, go!
Trying the left side with Walker. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now he'll tuck this and run. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that was ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Throw out wide to Walker. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here comes 2nd down and 5.
Let's go. Ready,
Running left is Walker. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll set up to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown, and forget overtime. Barring a miracle, they're going to win this thing in regulation.
Jason Myers will be extra point.
Myers connects on the PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead.
49ers 28. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw is Murray. Now he'll tuck it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. Murray, one final try. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball